What's up guys, we are in Arrowtown. We are on the edge of the Arrowtown River. We've got our shovel and our pans. We're ready to try our luck. It's actually quite interesting. This part where we actually are right now, gold was discovered for the first time in Arrowtown.
Yeah, in 1862, gold was first discovered here by Jack Tewa, who actually was a shearer, had no interest in gold, but word quickly got out that he had found gold, and that is what formed the gold rush in Arrowtown that made it the gold mining town that it is known for. Hopefully they didn't mine all the gold though. I guess we'll find out.
Let's go. I think I might take my shoes off. Probably better, eh? Oh. Guys, we're walking through the river at the moment, and like, this is like ice water. It comes from the mountains, which get snow on them, so the water is really cold. What temperature do you think the water is?
Oh, it's got to be in the negatives.
Okay, so we have just walked for about 45 minutes in either direction of the starting point where most people tend to go gold panning. We've done a good amount of research into how to find gold and where to look off of YouTube. Not calling us experts. YouTube taught me how to snowboard and I broke my wrist after 30 seconds. So I'm not saying we know exactly what we're doing, but you typically look for bends in the river, so corners or spots where water is running over the rocks, because on the low side of the rock is where the gold often drops down and stays down. So we're gonna give that a go.
Yeah, we're going to show you the process, and also it's good to know that gold isn't always just found in the river. It can be on the outskirts of the river, in stones or in sand, so we're going to try that out as well. Okay, so I'm walking about 15 meters up the river while Sam goes 15 meters that way so we can cover more ground. Upon walking up the river, I've just found random little holes here. Again, not an expert, but I think other people have tried in this location. It's not going to stop me giving it a go though. I'm going to dig out some holes for myself, put the sand in, give it a wiggle with some water, and we'll show you the process.
This water is freaking cold, okay? But I'm dedicated to the cause. Essentially, all that is involved in gold panning is you scoop up like rocks and sediment from an area that you hope has gold in it into your pan, and then you put some water in the pan, you shimmy it around in circles, and the idea is that you're shaking, because gold is heavy. Gold is incredibly heavy, 11 times heavier than water, so you really want to be like agitating the shit out of that. Tip the water out, and then you can pick out the big rocks that, as much as I wish that was gold, it's not. So throw away the bigger rocks. I just lost all my gold. There's gonna be professional gold miners that might watch this video and they're gonna be screaming at me through the screen. I'm sorry, I'm learning. So another thing that you wanna look for when you're gold panning is black sand. So iron is another really good indicator of gold. So black sand is always good, which there is a fair amount of in here. So there's a lot of this black sand, which is a good sign, but not what we want. Black sand doesn't make you any money. So I'm gonna continue panning this, and if I find anything, I will circle back to you guys. Wish me luck.
See a bit of a shimmer right there,
yeah,
right?
Oh yeah, it's moving a bit. I've still got some water in here, but we've got that.
Yeah.
And there was some yellow here a minute ago as well.
So did you wash it out?
Yeah, we washed it out. So we got rid of all the big stuff here. And there's a couple of yellow glimmers that you can see, but we're really just not too sure if it's gold or not.
It's really difficult to tell.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, hi, Sam and Ryan from the future. We thought it was important for the gold mining video to actually show you guys a bit more of the gold history in Arrowtown, which is the Chinese settlement that still remains here on the outskirts. So we just went and visited Lum's store, which was a store where a lovely gentleman, I'm sure he was lovely, I hope he was lovely, sold teas, rice, pickled ginger, things like that. But it is only the first of many along this track, so we're going to go and check out the others.
So the Chinese settlement is about a 5-minute walk just up from Arrowtown, so very worth visiting. If you're in Arrowtown, it takes about an hour or so to get through, I believe. But we've got to get a move on. I'm quite excited to see the rest of this.
Yeah.
Let's go check it out.
So this was actually someone's house. He went by the name of Old Tom. Back then, there wasn't a lot of furniture, so all that was in here was a sleeping bench and a couple of old storage boxes, along with some inscriptions on a red bit of paper in gold wishing good fortune out the front of the house. But it's hard to believe that someone lived in here. This is tiny. Something that this is bringing to light is the isolation that there was back then between the Chinese and the Europeans. This is very what I would call outcast. But in saying that, the gold that was mined by the Chinese made up 30% of the gold mined from this area. So clearly they were doing a good job. That is it for the Chinese settlement. I do recommend, we've shown you a lot of it, but I do recommend coming and seeing the history with your own eyes when you come to Arrowtown.
Definitely worth a visit. Very cool. Takes you back in history, and it's very well preserved as well.
Back to past Sam and Ryan, who have hopefully found gold. I guess we'll see. Okay, so we are at stop number 2, so we're a little bit more off the beaten track. However, there was a few track marks to where we are now. That's either a good sign or a bad sign. Good sign could mean there's gold here, could be a bad sign meaning they've come, they've tried, they've left. One indicator that they have been here is this hole over here. So the fact that there's just one hole leads me to believe that maybe nothing was found, but it is quite a big hole. So I am going to pull a pad out of there and see if I can find anything in there. Otherwise, we are just going to go and have a look at the rapids, go get some more from the river. If I find anything, I'll let you know. Okay, I have my giant bowl of sand and dirt and rocks and hopefully gold. So I'm going to go and pan this now. But I really quickly also want to mention, respect Mother Nature when you come out here. If you're going to fossick in an area that is full of like tree roots or plant roots, just try and avoid them, dig around them, don't damage Mother Nature. Just be respectful of the grounds that you're on. But we're gonna go and pan this now and hopefully add some gold. Okay, so good sign, bad sign is obviously black sand. But the problem with black sand is it is heavy like gold. So what you end up with is this, here I'll get the water out, is this stuff. So I have to try to separate this from obviously these larger rocks, but also any potential gold that's in there. So this is gonna take me a while, but this is kind of what you want your pan to look like once you've got all of the larger rocks out. Okay, so typically areas over there where the rapids are intense are where you would mine. You wouldn't want to mine down around here. It's still water. I mean, you could, but probably not. It's actually kind of deep. Cold?
Beautiful. Yeah, it's cold, man. It's like ice cold.
I dare you to get in. There's a deep part right there. I dare you.
How about you, Harry?
Yeah, we had a few frozen rivers to jump into.
You gonna jump in with me?
Not a chance, that's all you.
You're in the army, man.
No way.
Go, it's deep, like there.
Alright.
You're actually doing it?
Well, you know, you do everything once in life, or in my case, I've done this before.
Oh my god, Ryan, We don't have a towel.
Yeah, but you'll dry off, right?
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
It's cold, man. Oh, it's icy cold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I can't believe you did it.
Beautiful. Do everything once in life, right?
Oh my god. Aww. For me? For me? Alright. I'm not throwing it near the water. Maybe? Hiya. This is a vlog on gold panning. Somehow we have ended up throwing a rock for 2 random dogs on the sides of the river. So you came for gold and you got rock throwing. Lovely.
Don't run into the rock.
No jokes. That was a big throw, man.
All right, the sun is about to go down. We need to find our way back to camp before we can't see.
The answer to the question that everyone has been waiting for. Did we find gold? No. Well,
Maybe.
maybe. We have a couple of pieces that we are going to get checked, but we're not going to get our hopes up. We don't really know what we're doing, so we're not confident. I probably threw more gold back into the river than I think we have in the vial, but that's fine. I had a blast. It was fantastic. Highly recommend if you are coming to Arrowtown. It's probably already because of the gold mining history, but walk along the river. There are heaps of points to stop at, to have lunch at, get a gold pan, do some panning, maybe find some gold. There is gold in this, or in these rivers. People find it all the time. I just don't know if we were those people today.
That was a great time. I want to come back one day, maybe tomorrow. Who knows?
Maybe tomorrow. That's it for this week's video, guys. Don't forget to like. I have heard that subscribing means that next time we come to Arrowtown and go gold panning, we will definitely find gold.
I heard that too.
So our future state of finances now rests in your hands, so surely subscribe. But also don't forget to leave a comment down below if you have come to Arrowtown. If there's anything that you think we should do, we will add them to the list for when we come next time, any that we have kind of missed this time. But yeah, other than that, live long, gold prosper,
Peace.
Peace.